Well, I don't understand why the Premier didn't make a call on this earlier. I really don't. I don't know why she didn't say, you're a Minister of the Crown, one of the most senior ministers of the Crown, and you need to get back home. That only happened when he was found out, and on that day that he was going to be spoken to by police. So I just don't understand why there was the backing of him and then he then forced to resign. I mean, I think every MP should be in their home right now and abiding by those rules. It is the case that you have to make certain decisions that are in the best interests of your family, but every MP has a responsibility to be in Sydney or in their seat, in their electorate, and to make sure that they're doing the right thing. Look, I think there is confusion. I think it is true that there is confusion and that people are having to adjust their circumstances. Even in my own circumstance, you know, I've had to adjust the way that we care for my mother. You know, we were caring for her on a face-to-face basis every day. She's in her 80s in a rural community. My sisters and I have had to make different arrangements to ensure that we believe that we comply with these health orders. You're finding families, I've had families contact me who are confused. But I think that there is a different standard for an MP. I think an MP must be living in the property that they own and making sure that they comply at this particular time.
I've heard a few commentators this morning starting to feel sorry for him or think that, oh, you know, the rules are different. One, the address on his licence wasn't the one where he was staying. But let's talk about the bigger picture. He's then in contact with somebody that allegedly has not self-isolated after his 14 days. He then sat in Parliament near you, near your bench, and he sat with his own party. I spoke to a number of ministers yesterday, one that said if he quit, it would be appropriate because they're annoyed with this.
Well, look, I would actually like further detail on what this infringement is. I think that's important because I think that people can learn from that. But there is a standard of behaviour that is expected for ministers of the Crown, and quite obviously that standard of behaviour has been breached. He's made the right decision, but now we also have the opportunity to look at the decision that was made in regard to the Powerhouse Museum. But I think certainly that people can learn from this and understand the breach that did occur, and I would hope that the Police Commissioner may give us more information in regard to that.